What if I told you the reason you're not making consistent sales is because you believed the biggest lie in the clothing brand industry? A lie that sounds smart, feels noble, and keeps thousands of founders stuck, broke, and wondering what they're doing wrong. Here it is. If you make a good product, it will sell itself. It's the biggest myth in the actual game, in this clothing brand game. And in this video, I'm gonna be showing you why believing that is killing your brand's growth and what the best apparel brands are doing instead to sell out their drops, build loyal customers, and scale profitably. All right, so let's start here. Have you ever seen a brand blowing up online and thought, the design is mid, what am I missing? They've got the views, they got the comments, they got the conversions, and meanwhile, you're sitting over here with an amazing quality product, deeper story, and a sharper design, and you're stuck. Maybe you felt this too. Literally have an OSO member who has high-end fashion, I wouldn't say luxury, but high-end fashion, has an amazing story, is a super hard worker, the quality of the product is amazing, but they're not generating a ton of sales. Maybe this is you, right? Maybe you finally drop your collection, you put all that time into the production, you're super proud of it, you believe in it, and then nothing. And a few likes maybe, right? I see that a lot, and it's like, hey, I got a couple hundred views, I got a couple likes, which I'm not discrediting that. Honestly, that's great that you're getting that, but no traction. You're thinking, is the product the problem? Is it the algorithm? Honestly, side note here, there's so many times that I hear people are like, yeah, I got shadow banned. If I hear that one more time, look, you didn't get shadow banned, the content just really isn't good. We're gonna fix that here, but am I cut out for this? No, that's not really it. The problem isn't your product, it is your offer. Let me say this to you clearly. I'm gonna write it on this board just so you see it as well. Good products don't sell themselves, offers do. So what's the difference? A product is the thing. A winning offer is the combination of the product, the story, the positioning, content experience, and the trust from the customer. That makes people actually want to buy. And when the offer is weak, even the best designed hoodie in the world won't move. We got an OSO member for our program for clothing brand owners. Has an amazing product, super high quality hoodie, but before he created an amazing offer, no sales, crickets, absolutely crickets. Created a good offer, and guess what? Now sales come in every single day. So it wasn't the product, it was the offer. Now look, I'm not saying your product doesn't matter. You still need quality, please. You still need the detail. But the idea that a good product alone is enough, that kills momentum because it keeps founders obsessing over perfecting the product instead of creating demand for it. So many of you people are looking at this as, I have an amazing product, I'm gonna quit my job, I'm gonna do all of these things, I'm gonna create the most eco-friendly brand or a brand that just inspires me because I couldn't find it. That's great, but if you don't have demand for the product and you don't create that, you will get no sales. Let me give you a framework we use with every single client we work with, and it's called the Clothing Offer Equation, or COE. And if you understand this, you'll start to see why some brands take off and others stall out, close their doors. I don't even want to get into the percentages of how many clothing brands start and fail literally in the first 90 days. It does not matter if you do not take action. And all of this works no matter what industry or what specific category that you're in with your clothing brand, whether you're a streetwear or a boutique or you have your own private label, fitness, it doesn't matter. So let's jump into that. Here is how it works. But first, if you're new here or if you're returning, I just want to say a hey, howdy, and hello. My name is Aaron. I'm one of the co-founders at BitBranding. We are a clothing brand marketing agency. We specialize only in clothing alongside my business partner, Christian. He helps on the design side of things. I focus on the marketing. In the last 12 months alone, we've helped over 300 apparel brands across streetwear, fitness, lifestyle, and more. So what you're getting in this video is not fluff, it's real strategy, it's real experience, it's actually what we've been doing for over 10 years. And yeah, if you're into that sort of thing, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, please. So if you subscribe in the next 3 seconds, I'll explain to you how MySpace top 8 drama ended more friendships than group projects ever could. Look, if you don't know what MySpace is, go Google it. But basically, it was like your favorites on your phone, but you let the whole world see it. Honestly, I think we can kind of bring it back. But depending on who was in your top 8, you potentially lost some friends, gained some friends, but you always knew where you stood with people on who's in my MySpace top 8. You Gen Zers, go check it out. For you old heads, you boomers here, you probably remember. It's time to go make a chiropractic appointment. Don't worry. I was born in the 90s as well. All right, so I'm gonna put this in green because I hope it makes you, I know it can make you a lot of money. So here is the equation. Here is the actual equation right here. Let me break this down for you. So style aspirations, this is what your customer hopes to become when they wear your brand. It's identity. Wearing your hoodie should make them feel bolder, more confident, more of something. If your brand doesn't tap into the identity, it's not a brand, it's honestly just merch, which is fine, but you won't make any sales. Quality and fit. This is obviously, we'll go back to math class here. This is the numerator, this is the denominator. We want this number to be larger, and I want this number, this one to be smaller. So quality and fit, this is the confidence, right? So quality and fit confidence, this is your trust. How confident is someone that your stuff will fit right? Will it feel good? Hold up after 3 washes, is it durable? Are you showing size guides, reviews, unboxing videos? Or are you just saying it's premium quality and it's got certified and hoping that that is enough? It's not. That's the top of the equation. That's where you raise the desire. But the bottom of the equation is where most brands lose the actual sale. Now let's walk through that. So this is waiting time. People are impatient. So W is for waiting time. People are impatient. If your shipping is vague, slow, or inconsistent, you lose trust. Clear delivery times, fast fulfillment, and tracking updates matter. I like the, if you use Shopify, which you should, shout out to them. But within Shopify, they have the Shop app. You can do a really cool tracking, basically kind of like Domino's does with your pizza, like where's my package on the map. You get the same kind of thing with Amazon too. So the tracking updates do matter. The next one here is SF. This is shopping friction. Is your site slow? Do I need to jump through 8 steps to check out? Honestly, the amount of times that I go to a website in the hero section, the main thing that I land on isn't clickable. It's most websites. So please go check to see if that's your website, because you have to click this tiny little button to tell me to go to the next step. Please don't make it 8 steps. Amazon does this really well, right? Within 3 to 4 steps, max, I've already purchased. Is it unclear how to return something? If you don't have a good return policy, you're just really not gonna make sales. Especially to women. I will tell you, working in an office full of women, that is one of the biggest complaints just that I hear all the time is well, I was gonna buy this, but the return policy is 7 days, and I don't know if I'm gonna get it in time, I don't know if it's gonna fit me right. Making sure you have a good return policy. If the buying process feels like work, people are out. They're gonna bounce. Their money is extremely important to them, and especially if the price point's a little bit higher, which we're gonna get into right here, which is the price sensitivity. Here's the real talk, if you will. If people only buy when you discount, you don't have a pricing problem. You have a value problem. All right, we'll go back to this. Offers are the big piece here for the values, because people will pay more when they believe it's worth it. And worth it isn't just about a product, it's about positioning, it's the story, it's the packaging, it's exclusivity. Let me give you a quick example. We work with a brand making an amazing heavyweight cotton hoodie, like I talked about earlier. They had the quality, they had the story, but sales were flat. And once they ran through the clothing offer equation, we saw a couple of these issues, right? So slow shipping, very clunky mobile checkout, no social proof or UGC yet, which sometimes you can't have social proof or UGC yet. I actually think that that's kind of a lie that people tell themselves. You can get samples, you can get these things where people are creating the content. It's the reviews that are the biggest issue. So no social proof or UGC. And we fixed all 3 of those things. It's just if you don't know it, if you don't go through these areas here, you're just well, I have a great quality product. But we fixed all 3 of those things, built a stronger content engine, if you will, cleaned up the site, added reviews and fit guides. They were missing a fit guide. And within 90 days, we tripled monthly revenue from the same hoodie, better offer, literally changed those things and that's it, right? We didn't change the quality of the product, nothing. So how do you fix your clothing offer equation? Start with this. Audit your brand's style aspirations. Are people tagging you in the photos? Are they proud to wear it? If this is the beginning stages, that's completely fine, right? You may not have an answer for that, but if you've been around for a little bit of time and people aren't tagging you, maybe something here to be looking at. Number 2, build confidence in your fit and quality. Use real customer reviews, fit breakdowns, which could be yourself or other people. Ask your brother, cousin, sister, friend. Make sure that you got people who are really just wearing the product and they look like different people, so it adds some validity and trust to the brand. Give them that return guarantee. So you really want to focus on the return guarantees. I would say this is probably one of the biggest levers that you can use. Most people are like, no, never gonna have a good return policy, or I'm just gonna, I don't wanna have to give up that, or I don't wanna refund people. Having a guarantee for it is extremely important. A really great guarantee will generate more sales than what it's gonna actually cost you. Number 3, speed up your delivery process. Give people a reason to trust your timeline, and sometimes people will pay more for a faster delivery, so just give them that as an option. Look, if you're print on demand or you're drop ship, I understand that those things may not be something that you can fix, but you can do other things. One brand, I'm getting ready to create another video for you guys on this, is a brand that has a physical product that goes alongside with their apparel, and they give a PDF version of it while they wait. You guys could do something too. If we're talking about that hoodie brand, if they know that all of their customers are skaters, could they give them, the best places to skate in all of Europe and as a PDF so they get some kind of win? Yeah, I mean, that cuts down the wait time, but it at least adds some more value. It increases this number up here by adding some more value, right? It's not perfect, but it's better than nothing, right? The whole point is, what's the offer? This whole offer here, and I guess if you really want to get down to it, it's like offer / the packaging. So give people a reason to trust your timeline. Okay, I'd rather you under promise and over deliver. Don't overpromise. Number 4, eliminate friction. Simple checkout. Improve the mobile user experience. Add one-click payment. I believe that Shopify is testing a lot of stuff with this. You could also use third-party apps to upsell, downsell, cross-sell, get more things into their cart, and just have an easier checkout process. But really want to check out those things. Number 5, raise the perceived value. Like I said, you can add that PDF to your packaging, so it gives them something right away. You can give them a video series, depends on who you're going after. If you're a children's clothing line for a completely organic line, well then cool, maybe they probably also care about a video series about how to keep your kid asleep throughout the night, or sleep training, or whatever else. You can add some value there. Great photos, UGC, packaging, messaging, all of it contributes to the packaging that goes to the offer. Now, hold up real quick. If you're watching this and thinking, okay, this is me. I need help fixing all of these problems. You don't have to figure it out alone. We offer a free 45-minute strategy session where we'll look into and at your brand and walk you through the 5 pillars that we use to grow brands and have been for the last 10 years. You can check out the link in the description down below. Spots are limited, but if you click the link in the description, you can grab a time that works best for you. We'll see you on the other side. Now, let's bring it back. All right, so the product doesn't sell itself. The offer does. We talked about that. So if you got something special, prove it. That's what as a kid showing up at sports, you never really know who's the best soccer player, the best football player, basketball player. You really don't know. So it's kind of like prove it. Or if ball goes out on a friend, we used to always say prove it, take a shot. If it went out on that person, you'll make the 3 and then it's your ball. So maybe you relate, maybe you don't. But my point is, I think the same thing here. You should always try to prove it. Show the value, remove the friction, build trust, and your audience won't just notice, they'll actually buy. If you're a brand owner on the other side of this screen right now and you're like, all of this sounds too simple, it's too easy, that's too blatantly obvious, but you haven't done it yet, then you don't know, right? And if you're watching this video, it's probably because you want to grow your brand. I don't care if you're doing $500,000 a month or $1 million per month, or you're doing your first $1,000 or your first sale ever, you're trying to grow. And if you're not doing these things, this is an opportunity to create a stronger foundation and generate more consistent sales. You're not just selling clothes, you're building an identity, you're building a culture, a community, and that starts by showing up with clarity and confidence every single day. All right, so if you got this far into the video, I don't usually give these types of things away. So if you want the clothing offer equation, the full transcript, like a PDF version of it, and a walkthrough of exactly how to use it and plug in the numbers, just comment the word clothing down below. Make sure you do that. And if you're trying to scale your brand and you have been around for maybe a little bit of time and you're ready for Instagram ads, you've got to go watch this video, step-by-step video on exactly how to run Instagram ads for your clothing brand right here next. All right, y'all, I'll see you on the next video. Peace. Au revoir.